Oh my gosh. Yikes. I've bought from this vendor before. I bought their metal TV trays. And I'm happy with them. I do. I like them a lot. Oh, a little tight. Look at all of these. Tons of little wades in here. We have a nice collection. Oh my gosh, look. That just gave me a flashback. Do you guys remember when if you're old enough, do you remember when there was like bubble gum like these? And you could collect the bubble gum that looked like the shape of a record? Let me know in the comments who is as old as me, or as I'd like to say, as old as dirt. But actually, I'm 57. You love how I hesitated? I never remember how old I am. There's some amberina. Huh. Now, this is calling it... Okay, so flashed. We got that. It's Jeanette glass. We got that. Powder jar with lipstick holder. I know this jar. I know this jar. So here's where you put your powder, and then there's the lipstick holder. 33. That's everything. Do I want that for myself? I don't. Or Haley. Miss Haley, my daughter. She would love that. That might be a thing. I really feel like I need to leave the cart at the front so that I could keep shopping back in the small spaces and then just bring stuff up. There's a cheese bowl right there. Gosh, guys, I had to stop a couple times, with the drop and things like that. And now I don't know how long this video is going for. Ugh. Ooh, what are we at here? 40 on the Fostoria American. I don't have a butter dish. I won't be paying 40 for it. I'm sad that it's 40, not gonna lie. And because if I'm selling that, it's gonna be like $10. Because I'm mostly live selling. And when you do that, until you have a following that's very, very large, like hundreds and hundreds of people, or the right people in your live room, potentially, you'll miss out on sales. And if I've bought it at a good deal, then it's worth it to me to sell it to others for a good deal. I'm going to have to stop moving this cart. It's just too much on this floor. Coffee table books. It's another one that we saw earlier. I own this hat for $12. And then we have some little pieces here. Let's see. 48 on that one. What, 34 for this one. 48 for that. So they've got their Fenton priced at retail pricing. We're in an antique store. So some places you can find deals and some you're just not going to. And that's, if when you're in these type of stores, you just have to live with that. That's the price of business. 50 on the lucite for your dresser. Oh, these are the salt and pepper. There's another cow. Oh, I'm so happy. The music is so low back here. 30% off. Why? Is there a reason? Because I can't read all that scribble. Was 100, vintage ceramic. 1980. There's another butter dish firm on 30. Not the one that we're looking for. Would I put the money out? Oh, there's no price on it. That's annoying. Everything else is price. Oh no, here it is. It's a set. 25 for the set. 25. I own it, but that's cool. Good to know. Good to know. They want 80 for that. What do they have? There's a butter dish for 25. Here's some Waterford linen bread basket cover, 23. Probably could go. Oh, I gave my brother one of these. Actually, I gave him the statue. Probably could go on Waterford's website now and get that. He's cute. He is cute, and you know, he's classic. We've seen him everywhere. Here's some cut to clear. Look how cute this little tray is. Is it on wheels? No, it is not on wheels. How cute is that? I'll save you the trouble. It's cute. Ooh. Star of David, brilliant cut crystal. I mean, look at the American Brilliant. You could see it. You could definitely spot it. Oh my gosh, the cart moved again. I put it here, but it rolls. I didn't leave it exactly there. And if I did, my park it. I have a mid-century tree that, two things, everything on it, definitely mid-century, but I personally also made it. Have you all, I have a bunch of these, have you all ever tried your hand at making an aluminum tree? Oh, this is a pretty, is that the topaz? Oh, it's amber crest. Look how pretty that is. Oh, and then we have some of the blue. Love it. It's that ice blue. But if you've tried your hand at it, let me know in the comments. I'd love to see a photo of it if you have. And if you want to see a photo of mine, let me know. Hit me up in the comments and I will shoot you guys a photo. It was much easier than I expected it to be. And I have to tell you, I'm pretty darn happy with it. There's some tweaking I want to do, but not too much. Not too much. But then everything that goes on it and in front of it, you know, like the color wheel, etc., is all vintage. And so that completes the look, which gives you more of the illusion of that it's authentic. And why I ended up buying it is because I've been burned where you buy them and then there's always pieces missing. Then you can buy the pieces and you can't get the stand. And then so I have a vintage stand. The only thing that's actually not vintage that's for it is the actual tree itself that Honey made for me. I love how I just called him Honey. That hubby made for me. Hubby is Jason. So Jason made that for me. Here's a diamond point in chocolate. Yes, it's the chocolate. Look, I didn't even see. It's the chocolate. Dang, that's pretty nice. And they want 40 on that. Anyway, when you do it all up and then you put it with all vintage accessories, items that keep it together, the look comes really well. And when you store it, you don't really worry as much about it. If something happened to it tomorrow, I could replicate it in one afternoon or less. Nice collection. I was bidding on a collection of all vintage glass perfume jars, and there must have been like 60 to 80 of them. I forgot about the auction. I got outbid, you know, by the swipers at the last minute. And then I lost it. Literally. Normally I would be on top of it and change my bid at the last second if I've got outbid. But that's what I get. I played the game and I lost. If you guys heard me in another video talk about my mom's uranium glass tidbit tray that she gave me, this is the shape of it, except it was larger, was uranium, and it smashed into tiny uranium pieces all over the kitchen. All over the kitchen. So that's not good. What do they have on that? 24 comes with the lid. Yeah, I feel like if we ever move, we're still going to find it. 45 on this. I don't own this. I own so many things related to coffee and teapots that are vintage. I do not own this. That's cool. Federal Glass 44. Very large container. That's a nice large one for the fridge. Some Moonglow back there. Moonstone, right? Moonstone, not glow. Unless I'm off on that. Could be. I'm off on a lot of things, including my rocker. I'm not perfect in vintage. Look at this, Wedgwood 85 set of 4. Okay, so this is a Nippon lidded pumpkin footed dish. Oh, they're selling individually. Now they're calling that a chocolate set. I know it looks like one, but hear me out. I feel like it's not. With that handle. Oh, they also had that at the other end. Got it. I don't know. Before you think everything is a chocolate porcelain jar, porcelain pitcher, kind of Google it and see. Oh, now here's another one. Who makes this train case? I don't know who makes that one. Oh, it does say Monarch. I always wonder if they have the keys with them. Maybe. If I had that, I'd probably have a sign on it that said, key is up at the register. We've got them with not the 12 months. Like I said, I'm looking for the one that is for February. I want someone to tell me what they think that is. What do you all think this is? Do you know what it is? If you didn't, I almost just gave it away. But put it in the comments, and I'll let you know if you're right. I'll give you one hint. Hang on. It's not so good. I have one that's better. I know that doesn't seem like it's a hint, but it is. Whoa, is that Miss America? Is that Miss America? It sure looks like it is. $30 on that. That looks like that is the Miss America pattern. Oh my gosh, I hope someone tells me that they know what it is. I would love that. 28, white vase. 28. Do I think pink would sell well? Ooh, 185 on those for the whole set. Applied handle on that, but that is a beauty. They do have some nice glass. I don't know. Let's see, I'll try to do it at an angle so there's no glare. I shall try. 125 on a Roseville planter makes me get angry because hubby made me leave that one that had a tiniest chip in it. at an estate sale. And he mansplained me why I should leave it. And I left it, but I wanted it for myself. Should have just bought it. Sure. Ooh, that is nice and big. How much do they want for this? I'm far away. Oh my gosh, I'm so far away. There's large objects in front of me. Look at something else while we do this. It's noting the white leathering. 26. 1 quart. That's nice. Here's a king's crown at 35. Or a king's crown down there, right? Is that? No, that's not king's crown. Do I want that Pyrex? Maybe. That's the hard part for me, because then I go through all this, a video with you guys, and then I go back and do a once-over. For me. You know how the people used to say about Instagram, one for the gram, one for, eat for the gram first. I just do kind of the same thing so that I could see, assess, but normally I have Grayson with me and he'll go, oh, I remember it was at such and such a booth. Much easier. That jadeite's 48, good size bowl. And 24 on that casserole. They've got 30 on the crock. I don't think anyone's into Hummel so much. If you are, put that in the comments and let me know. I'm happy to go any place and re-look for you. The tag's off. All right, that's fine. Those are really pretty. So are these, they say they're half doll pin top cushion. Half doll pin top cushion. I am not familiar. Half doll pin top. So this would, oh boy, does anyone know? I'm thinking form of like cake topper, but I thought it was going to have a pin cushion. Oh my gosh, I just bought this Lefton set. And if you guys saw the video, it was in that barn. I think it was called Ye Antique Barn in Umatilla, Florida. And it was in that lady's booth that like everything was like 75 or 80% off. I bought this. I feel like I left there with $5 on it. The one thing that's problematic is that the top is, it's broken. They fixed it, but also I wouldn't mind having it not broken, but in order to do that, they want $100 for it here. Got some great Christmas. Oh, these are classic. I thought they were attached to the infamous, oh, there's one Putz. Darn it, I have a problem with Putzes. I am a Putz fanatic. How much do they want for that Putz? $10. So I don't know if you could see this, you guys, but it says Japanese. And the reason it says Japanese is because the Japanese Putzes have a thin base like that. They do not have the base that stands up. Now this that they're selling looks like individually, as if it's a Putz, is not a Putz. Putz? Not a Putz. These are string lights. There's a whole set of them. It comes with a church, and like there's a set of 12 or something. So this looks like it might be even 2 sets. And it's like a whole village that just lights up. But of course, these little Putz are actual Putz. 15 on this one. Oh, this is quite 15 on this one too. And that one's got a little bit of a push in. What did I say? 10 on this one? It's got reasons for 10. Made in Japan is on the bottom. What do we have on this? It's got Japan, just much smaller. And Japan. I think I'm going to grab this one because the chenille, that's actually chenille, the tree. The chenille on that is really in good shape. I don't even know where her card is. Oh my gosh. Hang on, cover your ears. Oof. Terrible, terrible sound. Okay. Back to Putz Land. Let's see. So this one's got water damage. And this is an angle I'm looking for, but it's dented in pretty darn good. What's this one doing? What is that? That is neat. How much do they want on that one? 15. I've never seen a polka dot house. Again, chenille. Also, the trees also give it away of where it's made, too. You could actually take a Putz class if it intrigues you. Just Google that. And Putz is just like you think it is, P-U-T-Z. How did we sit here this entire time and not notice there was a giant Putz church? And I mean a giant. Is that actual Putz? What is that? Seriously, I don't know. It says vintage. Does it say 11 inches tall? It does. Let me see. This material is throwing me. Oh, they've got a light attached to it. Yeah, I don't know. There's something about it. I mean, I'm sure it is of some form, but it's hard. Not sure. Boy, you guys are probably have already tuned out by now, right? Like that wasn't on your list of things you wanted to talk about for 16 hours. Putzes. Sorry. Don't be mean. Sorry. Oh. Me and my classic want. Oh. The autumn one. Hole, they're all here. This booth has it all. Halls and holes. Ooh, that's cool. Flip, you little darn thing. 15 on this. Huh. Do I think that even potentially went through a dishwasher? Here's a block optic right there. I don't know if you could see it. This is definitely going to clatter, clamper, ramper. Make some noise in there as I walk. 25 on those. I'm looking for bee boxes, not beat, but bee. And I'm also looking for, fairy lamp. I don't run into them. And I'm in the land of antiques. Literally, I might as well be up north in Massachusetts. I'm literally in the Mount Dora, Florida area, and I just can't find any. That is intriguing me. Jeanette, right? Yes, 22 on that. I really needed the iridescent one to complete a set. Okay. Candlewick, for sure. Candlewick. Imperial. Here's another nappy. Divided tray. So these are all candlewick. Candlewick. Nice. Big variety down here. They have a lot of it. That's a nice collector. Someone knows what they're collecting. I'm not trying to pass off things for it. 119 on this apron from Fenton. Oh. Reticulated Fenton Cobalt 39. Fenton Small Rose Bowl 59 on that. This is what I'm looking for. I have these in my house for my daughter, and I lost them in my merchandise. Ugh. So mad at myself. I put them in a bag of some sort to bring them to her. Then I didn't go to her house that day. And then I think they got put in boxes that need to go to the storage unit and be unpacked. I don't know. Look at the black vase. So is that going to be amethyst? Okay, yeah, I think it is. 29, 25 on that one. What do we have here? Hawking ashtray, $6 each, as is. No. Oh. My mom hopefully will give me hers someday, but this is hers. $5.99. Maybe I'll buy it in case my kids get it instead of me. Because this would make me happy, because this is what we did. And she does them every year, but we've done them since the 70s like this. So I know how I decorate it. I know how to make it. Okay, I'm trying to slip through here with a purse. Where's Grayson to mock me? Where's Grayson when you want him to mock you? Aren't these pretty? Are these Lefton? Hang on. I'm going to put it down, and you all know what happens when I put stuff down. Set of 2, slag glass, and that is $19.99. Now, I don't know why I'm telling you all this, because you probably already know, because you're vintage shoppers and you're watching this channel, but if you aren't familiar with slag, they're swung when it comes to vases. You know, that's like where they swung it off the glass blower, you know, swung it off so you have the uneven shape at the top of the vases. Slag is the colors. See the mixed colors that almost look marbleized? That's two colors. Whoops, there goes the AirPod. 2 colors. And aren't those pretty? Those are super pretty. What did I say? But that is really roughed up on the top. I think those would be an aluminum top. I don't know. I'd have to ask my husband. I'm not 100% sure. I almost left it. Gosh darn it. If I'm putting it down again. If aluminum can get polished properly. Oh, these are cute. They're missing their top. Little shakers. I'm getting it. Nobody panic. Although I'm panicking. Got so much of this. So much. Thing is I've got to decide. I've got to decipher. I have a section of these. So this is not the ones I'm talking about, but I have a section where it is from Disney on New York Street in MGM Studios, aka Disney's Hollywood Studios, in one of the buildings. Fire King fruit loaf pan, $14.99, no lid. Awfully pretty, right? I like it. I also like this horse ashtray. Who makes that? Red Wing. No wonder why it's $49.99. Wow. Ah, here's me putting it down. Here's me picking up a Red Wing with a bad hand. It says it. Red Wing USA. I have to tell you, I don't often find Red Wing out in the wild. Okay. I definitely don't often find it. I think we've already done this, haven't we? Have we? Yeah, right? Because there's the doorknobs, there's the jadeite. Okay. Well, guys, I really think we've covered it. Here's what I have in the cart so far. Here's me going back for the putzes. I just think this particular one, as cool as it is, seems like a little much, maybe? Not price-wise, but like, I don't know. Christmas house. Look at, now this one still has, I say still, I don't know how old that little pin is on there, but they have a little pin in it. I want to, now I'm going to have to go back and look for more putts. Look at this. Look at that. I've got one with a serious broken, the handle's perfect, the actual part of the purse is correct. Okay, I'm leaving you guys here. I'll leave you with the putts. Thanks for joining me.